table began playing what is clearly a media broadcast, the voice of what appears to me to be a woman reporter made a general reference to the criminal trial of Dr. Martin MacNeill. When I heard that, I interrupted with, in a loud voice, my objective to drown out what was being heard, asking, whose is that? Shut it off. Whose is that? Shut it off. I used a loud voice for that purpose, and I want the record to reflect that. My view is that the only thing that was audible is this today in the trial of Dr. Martin MacNeill, or I don't even know if it said today, but a general reference to the trial of Dr. Martin MacNeill. Do you wish to make any further record in that regard?
No, Judge, I believe that's accurate, and for the court's knowledge, we've instructed our team that we will not follow any broadcasts, any media coverage of the case while in court.
Thank you. Any further?
I believe that there was more heard than that. I think I was either standing at the lectern or up near Mr. Porter. I don't remember which one.
You were closer than me, so what do you believe?
I recall hearing a discussion about the bathtub, about his wife being found in the bathtub.
There will be no audible anything from the gallery. That needs to stop. If I hear it again, you'll be excused. Go ahead.
That's my recollection, and I'd be happy to listen to the court recording. I'm fairly confident that that was said in relation to the trial of Dr. MacNeill and his wife being found in the bathtub, and then there was a little bit more said that Your Honor was talking over, and I didn't hear any more clearly than that. And I think it's prosecutorial misconduct to be doing things like that during the middle of my cross-examination. For purposes of the record, we've moved to a mistrial.
Okay. Do you wish to be heard on the motion?
First off, Your Honor, I did not recall hearing anything about a bathtub, anything substantively as far as the facts of this case. Certainly in the introduction, which the court heard, and then the court began speaking in a loud voice, but I don't recall hearing that. As far as prosecutorial misconduct and this constituting a mistrial, I think that is not even close. The remedy would be to a mistrial at this stage. I think the court has instructed the jury to disregard it. I don't think there was anything substantive that was even heard about the trial. In addition, I don't think that there was anything that would have added to the facts of this case, even if something was heard with respect to a bathtub, which I don't recall hearing at all.
Let me ask you this. I don't know if this, I don't even know what was played. I don't know if it was live streaming of something or if it was a recording of something that has been broadcast before.
If I can inquire.
Yeah, can we just find out what it was?
I'm told it wasn't anything that was happening today, or certainly not live today. It appeared to have been a report about something previous to today.
Can it be recovered so that
we can try and pull up what we think was...
I'd like you to try and recover it so that the record is clear that about what was heard. The only thing that I heard is in the trial of Dr. Martin MacNeill, at which time I began to speak. I wasn't listening to anything else at that point. I don't think it went beyond 10 seconds. But I'd like to know from that point to what, to its termination, maybe 10 to 15 seconds at best, 15 seconds, so that the record is clear if it can be recovered and that you're confident that that's what was played.
We'll try and do that, Your Honor.
And then if you could provide it to defense counsel, our reserve ruling on the motion for mistrial until we get started at 1 o'clock. Court's in recess.